First thing I say is don't be afraid. It's okay if you don't know everything. And in fact, if you're in elementary, you don't have to know everything, right? You don't have to have a CS degree. You don't have to know how to program Java, okay? You'll find that a lot of the concepts tie in with things you're learning. Things like sequencing, patterns, all those things tie in with things that they're kind of already doing in the classroom, so you can find those ties. But the biggest thing I always tell everybody is to kind of underteach, right? Don't tell the kids how to do everything. We tend to think as teachers that we're the font of all knowledge, right? And don't be. Even if you are, don't be. Teach them just what they need to know to get started, and then let them discover something and tell you or tell their classmates, okay? One, it sticks better. Two, they're more engaged. And then you can use that knowledge that they've acquired along with the little bit you gave them to kind of tie in that CS concept, right? But they've used some inquiry and discovered things for themselves. That keeps the kids more engaged. And the other thing I always tell teachers is it's okay to say, I don't know, let's figure it out together. And in fact, I tell people, even if you do know, say that, right? Because don't give the kids the answer. Teach them ways to discover the answer, right? And I think that's the biggest way to make it engaging. Help them do the discovery, help them figure it out. Don't give it to them. Yeah, you're going to teach little concepts, right? You're going to teach, okay, here's what a loop is. Now you'll go have them play with loops and have them show you what they discovered about loops. If all you do is give them the code and say, type this in, it's not going to be engaging for them. And it's not going to stick either. They're not going to remember it. So
yeah, that really resonates with my approach in the classroom and what we encourage. I will say that anybody who's trying this, it can take a while guiding through questions. Like I had 40-minute classes in the last district that I was in, and I would literally spend an entire 40-minute class working with one kid, guiding them through thinking to dive deeper into finally getting to the answer that I could have showed them in 2 minutes. But because we went through this process, like they had such a richer understanding of different potential directions to go into and just a deeper understanding of what they're trying to solve. So it's definitely worth it. Just know it can take a while getting to the answer. So you just got to be patient.
Right. And I think that's the thing too, is having the patience to wait for the students to figure it out. It's that whole wait time thing amplified, right? Because now they've got a problem and you do know how to fix it a lot of the time. It's so tempting to jump in, but it's going to stick so much better even if it takes you an entire class period to get them there. And they're learning strategies that the next time they get stuck, hopefully they can start applying themselves without you having to be there. Have bugs in their programs. They're going to have to figure this out all the time ongoing. You're going to constantly be jumping in and giving them the solutions if you don't give them the strategies of how to figure it out.
This excerpt of the CSK8 podcast is from episode number 69, which is titled CSK8 Visions by Vicky Sedgwick.